Yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay. It's just that I got this glass of wine. I would like a nice glass. Are we ready to start?
You shouldn't have broken the last one. Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the Aphrodisiac Kitchen. We are the Aphrodisiac Chefs. I'm Anthony Vincent.
And I'm Elise.
And we love the thrill of cooking and drinking.
And tonight, it's all about seduction. The aroma starts and signals your brain. And then your tongue, begins to tingle as you taste color and texture.
And because you're creating something to delight your partner and satiate their need for sustenance, you know, as it ever so slightly glides down into your tummy.
Slightly or slowly?
Slightly and slowly.
Well, anyway, yum!
My favorite dish is always a salad. When I was a boy, my grandmother always had the salad first.
Yeah,
and
so
she
did
would
mine.
say, Anthony, come and help me chop the salad.
Well, now I'm going to chop us a
So
salad,
Elise is
okay?
going to chop the salad.
And what we're chopping is basically crunchy water, okay? This is iceberg lettuce. We love crunchy water. Why do we love crunchy
We
water?
love crunchy water because it fills you up. There's no calories.
None.
What I'm doing is I'm going to be making the dressing for our shiny little salad. And
You know why we call it a shiny salad?
I don't.
It's shiny. It's just shiny. And it's watery. And that's why. That's what we love.
My grandmother always used extra virgin olive oil. And that is what I always use. And it's amazing because
Me too.
even today as an adult, and I'm almost 40 years old, what?
Nothing. Nothing.
I can taste the difference between the cheap olive oil and the extra virgin cold pressed, first pressed olive oil.
Absolutely.
And we're using the little red wine vinagre. Grandma used to call it vinagre. So we're probably doing equal parts, probably about a quarter cup each. I always like a little more vinegar because I like that.
Bite.
Yeah, I like the bite.
Likes the bite.
So we've got that. And for this particular salad, Elise wanted to do an Asian flair. So we are going to put a little bit of orange juice in our dressing. Oops.
Ooh.
And this
all
is
over.
this is about a cup of orange juice. Let's just use it all. And I seem to have made a little bit of a mess there. And I'm sure the camera got every bit of the spill here.
But they also got you cleaning it up. And that's so lovely.
Hey, I clean because
Because he wants to.
I want to.
So what we're adding also to this salad of crunchiness and shininess, little cucumbers cut up, actually not little. They started off big and boisterous and firm. And then I chopped them into little triangles. So they're going in there. Whoops.
Now, those cucumbers, let me know if you said this because I wasn't paying attention. The cucumbers are very phallic and they provide the nutrients essential for sexual health. And, of course, they're
Crunchy water.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're going to also, for some more crunch, we're adding water chestnuts. Because why not? And they're delicious and they have an Asian flair to them too.
And
So we're putting that in.
I just put a little bit of minced onion in our dressing. And now I'm going to add some ginger.
Ginger is amazing. But we'll talk about ginger later. Now, the topper for our salad. Okay? I just peeled and kind of, not really julienned, but kind of peeled little pieces of little carrots. And it's just so pretty and it kind of just floats right on top.
Oh, that does look pretty.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
I'm going to use it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very
Carrots
pretty.
are also a lot of vitamin A.
They're excellent for your eyes. We've had this conversation. You
Yes,
want to
we've
find
had.
your guy or girl? Eat carrots. Okay?
In
Right?
the dark.
Absolutely.
So I just added some ginger, and I'm going to add some celery flake.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like it.
Celery flake's good, but celery is good. Celery is great for you.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just like the way it tastes. I put celery in my tuna.
Celery goes in a lot of different things. I like it also. And again, it's crunchy water, no calories, and you feel like you're really eating something when you eat it, don't you think?
Yeah. I'm also going to add a little bit of garlic.
Because we need garlic in absolutely everything. In fact, even if we didn't put it, the aroma comes off of Anthony because it's his perfume. So it would just fill the bowls with, you know, garlic anyway.
Whenever she comes near me, she goes, garlic. I thought with her that was my middle name. When I was a kid, I guess being the first son in an Italian family, I thought my name was Jesus Christ. But not for the reason you would think. Not because I was the firstborn and I was the son and, soon to be the head of the household. It's that every time I walked past my father, he said, Jesus Christ. That's what I thought my name was anyway. So that was the salt.
All right, so you added the salt.
And I'm going to add a little bit of pepper.
They go together.
They do.
Yeah.
And we're going to combine.
Mix it all up.
Oops.
And then, you're going to whisk. Okay.
We got to whisk it up. We're going to whisk it.
And then it's going to go over this fabulous salad. And we're going to eat it.
Now, do you want to dress the entire salad, or would you like to
You know what?
put
If
the
you
salad
want,
up?
we can actually dress the salad later when we serve it.
Ah, that
This way
sounds
the
like a
crunchy
great
water stays crunchy water.
Absolutely.
How's that?
That sounds great. And we're going to put
But I
this
will
away.
say, you
You need to taste
I
it?
just know. Could you imagine?
Well,
It's
just
like,
stick it right
no.
on the table there. Oh, she's got to smell it.
I had to smell it. It smells delicious. Smell that.
This is what it's going to look like when it's done.
Oh, and it's going to look beautiful on top of that.
And on top of that, it's just going to make it nice and shiny.
Mm-hmm. So tonight, we are doing tuna by Twilight.
Tuna, one of my favorite fishes.
Oh, it's so delicious. It is so good. Now first, to start with everything, of course, we rinsed everything, and now we're drying and patting dry the tuna. Do you remember why?
Well, we pat dry the tuna because we want it to sear. If the tuna was wet when we put it in the pan, it would steam.
It starts to steam first. It's amazing. And what a difference it really actually makes. Okay, and then as soon as that's done, we're going to put our special butter and olive oil in the pan together. And you know why that is too.
Because my grandmother would say,
No.
Butter e aioia.
Yeah, no. The reason is because it keeps the levels, what?
The smoke level down.
Yeah,
So the olive oil does not burn.
that is correct. And I think that is quite a bit of butter. I think that's too much.
Butter is better. Your grandmother used to say that.
Yes, she did. No, but with a different accent. Lisi, butter, it's good for you. Butter is better. Yeah, that's what she did. Okay, and a little bit of olive oil. And while that actually heats up nicely.
I'm going to be making some jasmine rice.
Yes, you
Now,
are.
yes. First thing we're going to do for jasmine rice is I got this imported bottled water because I like the taste of it. And we are going to bring that, actually, we're going to use a little butter and garlic. So let's put some butter and garlic in my pan. No, I should say it's our pan.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to let this warm up. And as that butter melts, we have some chopped onion. And I don't think I need to use all of this. This is going into the rice. With the jasmine rice, which is just a beautiful, beautiful flavor.
And so sweet smelling.
We're going to...
So sweet smelling. Jasmine is so warm and seductive. And did you know it's like one of the main ingredients in most perfumes?
That's right. It
It amps up your sexual desire.
Excuse me, no. It induces relaxation and heightens sexual desire.
Heighten and amp. Okay?
You might be amped. I need to be heightened. It's a guy thing.
I just can't with him. I just can't. So we seasoned everything, the tuna anyway. Salt, pepper, garlic, you know, and whatever else you want to add. We didn't have paprika, so what? If you have paprika, it's delicious. Okay. So we're going to put this tuna right on. Whoa.
Oh, I could hear that sizzle already, girl.
Oops. See? A little bit of a splat. And now I'm going to lean over and just do a little bit more. It actually gives it like a little crusty thing too. Does that not smell amazing?
Elise, everything we cook smells amazing and
true.
tastes amazing.
These days, that is absolutely true.
Now, what I'm doing here is I'm going to just chop up some ginger. We're going to throw that in our jasmine rice.
That's going to be outrageous.
Yeah, I make a tea. Every couple of nights, I'll make a ginger tea. The ginger is very, very good for digestion. Very relaxing. And we are definitely amping this jasmine rice up with the ginger.
That is beautiful, and that smells. It's like, I want to just say gorgeous. That's the only thing I can say. It's just, it's gorgeous. Ah, just look at it. And believe it or not, it's just about done. Tuna is very fast, and you want it to still have that rare, flavorful deliciousness inside.
1 minute each side.
Okay, I am putting this, I'm going to just plate this for now because it looks
That looks delicious. And I
look
know
how
that it tastes
perfectly
delicious.
cooked it is. I have to just say, look at that.
Show the camera, don't show me.
I was showing you because
how
I know
good
you're going to
looks.
eat it.
You know,
See that?
the aphrodisiac power of tuna, it is nutritionally high in calcium and vitamin B, like all oily fishes, and it lowers your cholesterol. It offers omega-3s touted for promoting production of the good sex hormone.
Are there bad sex hormones?
I don't think so.
But now, I know you're making your jasmine rice, but I know we also are going to make a what? What are we putting on top of this? A triple Twilight sauce.
Let's get our jasmine rice started first.
Okay, and then you're going to do that triple Twilight sauce because it's good.
I'm using bottled water from France. Should be from India. But the bottled water from India, I don't think is so good. So what we're doing is we are bringing 2 cups of water to a boil, and then we are going to add 2 cups of jasmine rice. As Elise said, that the jasmine is very warming and sweet smelling and very, very seductive. So a great combination for the tuna.
Yes, and I'm going to start chopping up for your triple Twilight sauce because you are going to love this sauce. Okay?
I'm ready.
All right. How much ginger would you like in this triple Twilight sauce?
You know what? I would
Do you want to do the ginger?
Do you want me to do the ginger? And what would you do?
You don't have to. I
No.
mean, I can grate the ginger.
Grate the ginger, and
Okay.
I'll just step
About
aside.
how much? How much would you like?
At least a tablespoon.
Okay. Okay. So tell us a little bit about your rice, though.
Well, as I said, the jasmine rice is a main ingredient in perfumes, and again, it.
I'm the one who talked about the perfume.
Yes, I know you
Because
did.
I like perfume. You like cologne.
I like garlic. Garlic is my perfume. Now,
You know, it is true, though.
that's
You
right.
do wear a lot of garlic.
Do you know if you take a clove of garlic and rub it on your feet, the bottom of your feet, in less than 1 minute, you will taste the garlic in your mouth.
For real?
Yes.
Do you know, my Aunt Marcia, she was a serious, I'm not trying it.
Let's do it right now.
No, I'm not
Come
trying
on,
it.
give me your
No.
foot.
Get
Give me your
off of my
foot. Give me your foot.
Get off of my foot. That's crazy. My Aunt Marcia, she was a health guru. She was a nut job when it came to like health and holistic. She took garlic, and she didn't take garlic pills. She actually ingested a lot of garlic every day. It actually comes through your skin. She smelled like him, like garlic.
This is a true story. When I was a young man, just a few years
Notice
ago.
how he says, this is a true story.
It's a true story. Not all my stories are true, but this one is. When I was a young man, there was a guy that hung out at the diner. His name was John the Greek. And if you needed something done, you went to John the Greek. Whether it was painting your house, your yard, you want to whack somebody, you went to John the Greek. And the diner actually had a John the Greek salad. And it was tomatoes, onion, and a lot of garlic. Of course, with extra virgin olive oil. And you tossed it. So I ordered that salad because every time I was at the diner, John was there. So I had that salad. I was a young man. I was living home at the time with my parents. Got home late and went to sleep. My mother wakes up and she walks by my room, and I swear to you, goes, "Oh my God, what is that smell?" I stunk the entire hallway and bedroom up with the aroma of John the Greek garlic.
Speaking of garlic, how much garlic would you like in our triple Twilight sauce?
I think we need at least 2 or 3 cloves.
I put 2 in, but I'm not afraid to put 3.
I'm not afraid of garlic.
Don't threaten me with a good time, okay? All right, so you want this, everything just heavily chopped?
Heavily chopped, please.
Okay. So, do you know we also have jalapeno going in?
Ah, yes. So
Yes.
We'll chop up a little jalapeno.
Well, I
also.
already chopped it because I had to make sure there were no seeds, because I know the seeds scare him. But how much jalapeno would you like in this?
About a tablespoon or 2.
Okay. And you want it finely chopped.
That's right. And while Elise is chopping up these items, I'm going to prepare my pan for the
And add the
triple
base.
Twilight sauce.
You're
Yes.
going to add the base.
And of course, it is olive oil.
Of course. This is going to be a serious one. Triple, like a menage a trois triple.
The Aphrodisiac chefs. Easy for you to say. Let's try that again.
The Aphrodisiac chefs.
Are all about the menage a trois.
Yeah.
And what is the menage a trois?
Triple trouble. Triple trouble, like this sauce. This is going to be a hell of a sauce, though. And our tuna is going to be begging for more. Okay. So now you have your garlic. And you have your ginger. So I'm going to slide that over for you.
Thank you.
And there's your ginger. And I'm just going to make sure these jalapenos are just a little bit. Let me get that red out of there. Do you think this is going to be too much jalapeno for you?
Probably. That looks like 2 or 3 tablespoons. So
Do you want
maybe half of that.
like about that much jalapeno?
That sounds
Is that
good.
okay?
That looks good.
Okay. And we'll just chop that up a little bit more.
We're still waiting for our water to boil before we put the Jasmine Rice in.
Okay. Well, you can certainly make your Twilight sauce, can't you?
That's what we're doing.
Fantastic. So what do you have going on? You have your butter and olive oil. And is
Butter
there
and
anything
olive oil.
else that goes in?
You're chopping it all up for us.
All right. It's delicious. Now remember, nobody should touch your face with jalapeno juice on it. Okay? Be careful. I have jalapeno everywhere. I just want you to know it is everywhere now.
Jalapeno and garlic.
And don't forget the ginger, but the ginger is sweet. It is spicy though. here you go.
Alrighty, so what we're doing, we're finding our little spatula. We are adding to our olive oil and butter. That's heating up really good. We're going to add about a tablespoon or two of the jalapeno. We have about 2 tablespoons of ginger. Let's put the whole thing in there. And about 3 cloves of garlic.
Because the man likes garlic.
Well, at least our water for our jasmine rice
Finally
is
boils.
finally boiling. And just to recap, 2 cups of jasmine rice to 2 cups of water. Now, something about rice is once you put it in the water, you boil the water on high heat, you give it a little stir or two, you cover your rice, and then turn it down to medium-low so that it simmers.
And then you leave it alone. And this is why I don't make rice, because I can't leave anything alone.
Trust me, she can't. All right, our rice is finally done. Took a little while. So while we're ready to plate that, we are finishing our triple sauce here. And
Our triple Twilight sauce.
So we're adding in the juice of an orange. Oh, that looks good.
Smells good too.
This is for our, oh yeah. I definitely like that. Okay, caught it. So we're getting rid of this here. And while this is just warming up, what Elise has done is she's taken a pear and some water and sugar. She's boiling that, and that sugar water is going to turn into an absolutely delicious syrup for overtop.
And all we need is a spoonful of sugar right now.
And believe me, that's not medicine.
You tell that to Mary Poppins, okay?
Let's, our rice is done. Now, if you remember, we just don't touch the rice, and look what happens. Look how fluffy when you just keep your hands out of the pot. So we have some magnificently fluffy rice here, and it is just flavored with ginger, roasted garlic, onion.
Oh my God. I guess I need strong man. Oh, nope, I got it.
You didn't need the strong man?
I don't. Plum sauce, yummy, right into our syrup.
By the way, that dessert is delicious. I made it last night with apples, and it is just as good with apples. Any fruit that you have in the house.
Mmm, delicious.
So at least here's our rice. And you can see those little bits of ginger and garlic and onion in there. Oh, yummy, yummy.
Yeah, that is delicious.
Just makes my taste buds dance.
And I'm going to let you do your deluxe pour while
Well,
I set up dessert.
And actually, we're going to set this up here. Let's not forget about our salad.
Oh, definitely not. But I have to set this dessert up because it is just delicious. And this smells amazing. I mean, this is delicious. It smells so good. You know, these pears are just so sweet.
If anybody remembers the salad dressing, we are going to spoon this over top.
I would pour. At this point, you need to
Alrighty,
pour.
we're going to pour.
So we've been having so much with the oranges lately that we just made some candied orange peel.
That candy orange peel was so easy to make. What I did was I took an orange and I just cut strips off of the
I think I put the peel on too fast.
and turned it inside out, scraped all the white out, and I put it in a little bit of sugar and water and just let it cook.
Beautify.
Yes, and let me tell you, I did everything I could not to eat all of that rind before this show.
And I thanked him for it. I'm going to just add a few scallions because scallions are great. And I'm going to hand the scallions to you because I know what you need to do with those scallions.
You need to not make such a mess.
I'm the one.
Yes. Excuse me.
Here, I'll get those for you.
Oh, thank you. You're so good.
Yeah, I know. I need to not make a mess. Okay, well, I gave you the scallions, so you can do whatever you need.
Well, oh, you sprinkled them all over the tuna. And we're going to put a little bit on top of our salad.
Yeah.
And it looks like I'm just as messy as you are.
Mm-hmm.
So, there you go. Here
And there it is, Tuna by Twilight.
That's right. Oh, and we didn't tell you that the pears, the curvy shape of this fruit is known as a botanical celebration of the female form.
It celebrates us
That's
for
right.
our curves.
And that's been celebrated for many cultures for hundreds of years. And, you know, eating a ripe, juicy pear just adds to that aphrodisiac.
There you have it.
And we're sure that there's not...
I think you should stop rambling and start eating.
Yes, eat.
All right. Bye.
We hope you enjoyed our show.
He's still going.
We're the Aphrodisiac Kitchen, Elise and I, the Aphrodisiac Chefs. And you can see us every week. Same bat channel, same bat time, right here on PrincetonTV.org.
Or go to YouTube, Aphrodisiac Chefs.
You'll be glad you did.